Well, hello and welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Alex, Cooking with Jacques, Cooking with Hans, whatever I prefer for the day. Today we're going to make a creamy ranch-ish dressing for chicken salad. It's just some regular chicken seasoned with lemon and spices, put over just some regular Romano lettuce. Okay. The ingredients for the recipe are pretty simple. Need some mayonnaise, white wine vinegar, black pepper, salt, sour cream, and buttermilk. But instead, just because we don't ever have buttermilk in the house, I use half and half. Or you can use cream, or you can buttermilk, and in a pinch, you can even use milk. Okay, now the recipe is pretty simple. There's just a couple things you need to remember. 1-to-1 ratio for the vinegar and the half and half. It's a 2-to-1 ratio with the mayonnaise and the sour cream. So if you add 1 tablespoon of mayo, you add half a tablespoon of sour cream. 2 tablespoons of mayo, 1 tablespoon of sour cream. Very simple. All right. Now I'm just going to make enough for one person. Remember, with the ratios, you'll never have to worry about it. Okay, so there's 2 mayo. Now remember, with sour cream, see the little liquid that develops in the bottom of the sour cream container? That happens when the sour cream sits for long periods of time, as it often does in a household where it doesn't get used very often. So just make sure to stir that up. You don't have to pour that liquid out. The liquid helps keep the sour cream moist and creamy. Okay. And there's 1 of sour cream. Alright, so I added 2 tablespoons of mayo, 1 tablespoon of sour cream. And now we're going to get out our teaspoons. Always remember which is which. 1 tablespoon. Teaspoon. Very important. Don't get teaspoon and tablespoon mixed up. You'll end up with very salty cookies. Okay. And that's 1 teaspoon of white wine. And we need 1 teaspoon of half and half. Okay. Now you can do this in pretty much any size bowl if you want. Pinch salt. And a couple taps of pepper. Now, you'll need a whisk. Now, not a lot of people know how to whisk properly. It's all on the wrist. There's several different ways to whisk. One is a straight circular motion. Second one is a figure 8. But personally, I prefer the circular motion. I get a lot more speed on it. Now, whipping does several things. Number 1, adds air to whatever you're whipping, inducing air to things like egg whites makes them into a meringue. Inducing air into cream can help you make a more whipped cream-like texture. Since we're going for a very creamy dressing, make sure that's all stirred up real good. Get out the rubber spatula. And then we are just going to pour this all over our chicken. nice, tasty, creamy dressing. You can make this in a large batch and just make sure you eat it within the week if you're planning on having a lot of salads. Because remember, you do have 2 types of dairy products in here and a vinegar. And vinegar will spoil a dairy product if left for too long. That's a nice piece of chicken, some lettuce, and, well, till next time, I'm Alex.